Hey leaders, this weekend, May 14th and 15th, we'll continue our month-long discussion on contentment. Contentment is deciding to be happy with what you've got. In Exodus chapter 16, verses 2 through 21, and chapter 17, verses 1 through 4, we'll meet the Israelites as they're longing to be back in Egypt. Little did they remember that when they were in Egypt, they were slaves. So because they were so busy focusing on what they used to have, they were missing out on what God was doing in their lives right then. Our bottom line is when you focus on what you used to have, you can miss what you have now. I really want to press into our kids this month that God is faithful and He meets all of our needs. And because He does that, we can be content and we can rest. I know that that's a convicting thing on my heart this month that I'm really focusing on as well. Our first small group activity is called backwards basketball. What you'll do is take the 3 ping pong balls out of your toolbox, take the roll of masking tape out, and then on top of each bookcase there will be a white wash bin. There's 1 wash bin per small group. Then take the masking tape and create a line. That's your free throw line. And then take the white wash bin and set it about 5 to 10 feet away from the free throw line. I would maybe start at 5 feet, and then if your kids are feeling adventurous, move it back a little bit. Then what you'll do is go over the memory verse together with your group from Philippians chapter 4, verse 12. Have your kids line up, turn around so that they're facing the wall. Give them 3 ping pong balls, and they have to try to shoot the ping pong ball over their shoulder into the white wash bin while saying the first word of the memory verse. So they'll say 3 words total, then the next kid will say 3 words, and so on and so on. A pro tip, have a ball boy or a ball girl standing by the white wash bin to gather up the rogue ping pong balls that are flying by. And really press in this bottom line of when you focus on what you used to have, you can miss what you have now because you're too busy looking back to look forward. A few things also for this weekend. I would encourage you as volunteers to park in the lake lot, which is behind the chicken coop, so that we've got lots of free parking for our guests and new families. And then another thing, y'all, that's fun this weekend, and next weekend actually too, is field trip weekend. So our kindergartners will come over for worship and teaching, and then go back to the hut each service. And then also our 3rd graders will move over to the student building for worship and teaching, and then come back for small group. You'll travel with them. If you're a person that leads 3rd grade, you will travel over to the student building and then come back with them and go straight into small group. I'll go over some more details with that in Huddle Up, so make sure you don't miss it. Huddle Up is always 30 minutes before each service. And then, so we'll have field trip weekend this weekend, next weekend, and then we will promote on Memorial Day weekend, May 28th and 29th. And we'll have a whole new batch of 1st graders and send a batch of 3rd graders over to the student building. We are moving on up like the Jeffersons, y'all. I hope this video is helpful to you. I'm excited to see you. Don't forget to send me an email response back saying that you're able to serve this weekend. That helps me out a tremendous amount. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.